What's up, guys? HD Motorsports here, bringing you another Venom League Racing. Tonight, the boys are going to Hotlanta. Gonna be a lot of 2-3 wide racing, possibly out there, one of the fastest mile-and-a-half tracks on the circuit. And after last week at Martinsville, there was a lot of beating, a lot of banging. You know, temperatures are still flaring up in there. As we got Marty Phil up in the booth tonight with me. Marty, how's it going, brother? So coming into Atlanta, who was going to be your early pick? I mean, you got Jay Wood, who is on that hot streak. He's won like 3 of the last 5 or something crazy like that. He's just been killing it. Can he continue his streak in this league?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's shown he's really consistent, and he's really been on fire and got his stuff together, it seems like, so far. So he's seemed to be the guy to dethrone for tonight.
There you go. I mean, Jay Wood, can't go wrong with him, but you also can't go wrong with someone like Nick Jobs. You know, he's one established guy in the league. He had a great running last week at Martinsville. Is probably going to win that thing if it went green all the way. His fuel strategy was to a T. So, you know, he's going to be bringing that fuel strategy in tonight as well. You got the Bear 95. It's another strong contender. I heard this is his track, and I also heard something interesting. I heard there's 15 bonus points out there if someone wrecks the Bear. So that Bear's got a target on his back.
He'll chit-chatter. Bear's known to be pretty good on we call the cookie cutters, a mile and a half. He's pretty hard to beat. Jobs is like you spoke to as well, and, you know, a lot of those guys, they're all fast, so we'll have to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, without a doubt, we're just waiting for that handy-dandy invite to come out while I'm sending out notifications that we are live right now. So I'm going to look at the point standings real quick. I mean, this point standings is through the roof. I mean, we're talking about, what, like 6 points through first through third? I mean, that's pretty.
It seems like it changes every week.
I think when I first started, Slider was the points leader. He's now down to third. Bear has taken over that thing to have it all to himself. But again, it's only by 3 points. And you look at the guy, Jay Wood. He's down there, but he's just been killing it. I mean, absolute killing it. And I heard Bear talk about before this race launched was, y'all better beat this guy because he's about to have a T-shirt for every day of the week. So I guess you guys give out T-shirts for the winner?
Yeah, I guess that's what they're doing. They sent me out one, showing broadcasters. So that was really nice of Venom and Bear. So, yeah, I guess that's what they do. Yeah, I think the reason Jay Wood's a little behind, he didn't start out in the beginning of the season. So I think that's why he's just a little bit behind the point. So we'll have to see how it all plays out towards the end of the season. So.
Well, I tell you what, if you got a shirt, where's my shirt at? Hey, man. Miss Bear, whoever got to hit up, man, where is my shirt? I want a Venom T-shirt. Oh, man. I haven't gotten a text yet, but you're currently watching the stream, if I'm not mistaken. Do you know if they're live? Or they're in?
Yeah, I think so. No, I'm fixing this wait to my stream on Slider. When it goes on the track, I think we're good. So I'll let you know. It should be about 10 seconds. We can go join.
Gotcha. I tell you what, I'm excited though, Phil. I mean, Atlanta. Whew, I've had some great races here myself. I don't know about you, but Atlanta is just one of those tracks. And after us missing Kentucky, that wild finish, hopefully none of us hit that option button. It's not the option to invite, it's the option to back the heck out. And back the heck out is what we did.
Yes, we did. Sorry, guys. I thought I was a dummy. Then HD turned around and made the mistake as well. So
I never said I wasn't a dummy.
Well, I speak for myself. I don't speak for nobody else. So yeah, we can join now.
All right, we can join. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and hop into here. Let's hope I'm doing this right.
He won't even let me join now.
Invitation can no longer be used.
Oh my gosh. With me.
All right, hold on.
I want to get in Discord.
Yeah, go in there real quick and let him know.
Ask him to restart it or something.
I think it's send another. Oh, there we go. He just sent me one. Did he send you one?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Cool. Thank you, Venom.
Whew. I thought we were about to have another problem.
Oh, I joined too early.
Oh, I joined too early too. All right, well, let me back out.
Tell him to resend another one. Yeah, back out.
Problems here. Looks like we got a little rain delay, a little lightning delay. 30-minute lightning countdown thingamabobber. Hold on, let me bounce back into Team Venom.
All right.
Hey.
Somebody send Steve an invite.
Yeah, can you guys send another one?
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Got you. Don't worry. You got 25 seconds here.
All right,
Nobody
bud.
getting a panic.
I got the invite.
Yep.
What's up, guys? HD Motorsports here.
There we go. There you go, guys. Nick Jobs.
18 seconds. I'm in.
Yeah, it's ought to be a good race. Everybody seems always
All right,
fast.
he's gonna-
Atlanta's fast.
He's going to send another one.
I got it.
All right, we get to join in?
Not yet.
Not yet.
About 20 seconds. 25 seconds.
Yeah, Bear. I think Bear's going to send me a text message when we're ready to go. Or at least he should be sending one. Bear, don't break my heart. You better send me one.
We're on the loading screen now, as I always wait for them to show them on the track, and then I join. It's normally good to go.
Oh, they're on the loading? Yeah, we should.
Yeah, it's on the loading screen right now.
We should be good. I've got 3. If I mess up, I got 2 more shots.
Right, I got 2. So. All right.
All right, yep.
Join.
We're good to go.
Good.
Yeah, we're good to go. Option to join. Let's go ahead and flip this bad boy over to the race so the good people out there can watch this awesome race. I mean, we're talking about some of the best PS4 drivers. I mean, woo!
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Pop over the race.
A lot of Pro E drivers, a lot of
top
top 50 PS4 drivers. So yeah, should be
a good one.
should be a good one for sure.
Flip back over. Let me get my handy dandy photos out because I still don't know anybody's name. Let me grab my L-Pod. If I can turn on.
Took me about 3
Took me
races.
about 3 races, and
I knew a lot.
which I knew a lot of half the guys. But it took me about 3 races to get everybody familiar.
Okay.
Okay.
Marty Full is
Marty
in.
Phil is in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Looks like we got
Mitch Diamond, my buddy,
on the pole.
on the pole. We have Venom.
Number 2.
Number 2 looks like Dooman, number 3, and Fuji, number 4. Round up your top 4.
Alright. Got that bad boy up there. And yes, sir. Here we go. We should be dropping the green this time. And yep, there's your boy. Looks like Diamond actually in that 20 has got the pole position at 19. That's a Toyota front row right there. The 19 of Venom on the outside of Diamond, following right behind him in that 88 car. It's going to be Fujimo, and I probably said that wrong. You're going to have to correct me on that.
Nope, you're good.
Nope, you're good.
Hey, look at that. HD's
That's
actually
That's
pretty
it.
decent around here. Every now and then. And the Bear 95 is actually going to be starting up in the back of the pack. Don't know if that was planned, but we are green here at Atlanta. As we got the 19 of Venom falling down in P2. There's the 2 of Dooman, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, 3
Oh,
wide.
3 wide.
For a second.
For a second.
Man, they're actually single filed out pretty fast. There's Evil OGR on the inside, the 40 of Oblacco. That 48 machine's looking to make his way up towards the front early on with the 40 of Oblacco gonna follow right behind him and push him along all the way up to P4. As we've got actually the 88 car of Fujimo up into the wall. He's going to drop back to the second pack. We've got about 3 packs forming up right now. As we got Slider now running in P5. He's pushing the 40 of Oblacco.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Going to fanning around. Looks like this front 4, though, looking to keep it single file for the time being, as the 4 of Slider is going to pull a power move on the 40. The 1 is in tow, looking to get by as well, but just not able to get there with the draft down the backstretch between the 40 and the 4 of Slider. There's a 43 of RPM Mike trying to work his way up towards the top 5. He's got the 24 right behind him on his tail.
Never count that far. That Slider, he's a pretty darn good driver. He's
well known
for doing what he's doing.
Yes, sir. And I've actually had the pleasure of meeting Slider down in Miami. He's a great guy, humble guy. You know, just see him like he's always on the up, man. He's always on the move. But actually, as we're talking about Slider, we got a battle right now for the lead. That's going to be the 19 of Venom. He's going to blast Diamond on the inside. The 2 of Doom-Man is in tow. But there's that 48 of Evil OGR, and Slider has caught the front back.
Yeah, I thought
Diamond Mitch was going to get freight train there, but he found himself back down low, then fell in line in third. I thought he was going to lose about 4 or 5 spots there for a minute. There might be a little give and take being early in the race.
Yeah, just a little bit, but the heat is brewing up towards the front. I heard a little slogan, this is where legends are made. Well, I tell you what, this 19 of Venom, this 2 of Doom-Man, and the 20 of Diamond are definitely making a name for themselves early on here in Atlanta. There's the 48 looking to the inside of the 20.
Tight racing up front.
Yes, sir, indeed. We got 3 cars on the high side, 3 cars on the bottom, but the 2 is saying, I'm going to the lead. I'll catch you all suckers later, as he might be able to complete. No, he's not going to be able to complete that slide job, as the 19 gets a decent run down the backstretch into turn 3.
That's a good side-by-side
front pack, top 3 rows. It's just going at it.
Here, see if
that high line can come into play there. They can build up some momentum.
Number 2,
he's looked like he's kind of Daytona blocking there in the lead, trying to look out front there.
Looks like that
second pack caught that lead pack, so we got a pretty much 10 guys up in the top front now instead of the 4 or 5 that was in the beginning of the race.
And there's about 10 guys. That lone car there in the back, though, all by himself. That's a 95 of Bear. You almost wanted that, like I was saying earlier, like maybe a strategy play. But here comes the 19 of Venom with a huge run down the backstretch. He's going to get side by side with the 2 of Doom-Man. But Doom-Man with that inside line early on with those fresh tires, he's going to prevail and be able to pull at least a car length on him coming out of turn 4. But there you go, man. They're side by side for P4. That's the 40 of Oblaco, who was on the outside of the 4 of Slider. And now they've got a big old train on the inside line. Looks like the 19 of Venom might be in trouble.
He got the wall loaded right there.
Curious to see how strong his car is. He seems to have a real strong car, and we'll see how it all plays out. Like you said, I think he's going to end up losing quite a few positions here.
Man, that 4 is all over
RPM Mike. And 3 in the back here.
Yeah, they're actually currently side by side, right? And it looks like the 43 of RPM Mike actually came out of nowhere. I looked down for 1 minute, and he's out in the race lead. I don't even know where he came from. But that 4, like you said, a Slider is pushing him. You know, these guys probably been running together for a long time. They've got that chemistry, and the chemistry said, see you later, 2 of Doom-Man. We got a new race leader, 43 of RPM Mike out in front. I mean, this pack is just insane right now.
RPM Mike is also
a pro heat driver, so he's
pretty fast
as well. But
kind of looking at that 24 Jones, he seems like he's kind of sneaking his way up there in front there. So
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch around, but we got a car through the grass. No clue. I don't have an eye on who that could possibly be. It looks like it might have been the 20 to 48. It's coming down to pit road. I guess the first green flag pit stops of the night are underway. And I actually think that was the 1 maybe going through the grass.
Yeah, no, I was looking at 10,
so that's Rhino. I'm watching him on pit road trying to.
And the 48,
and the 20
is on pit
road as well. As I'm looking on.
And we actually got a couple cars around in turn 3. That's going to be the 12 and the 9. Looks like the 95's got right front damage as well as, I believe, a caution is out, it looks like.
Speedy Steve got some heavy front end damage in that 9.
Unless he switched
cars, that would be Speedy Steve.
I'm just looking at that, HD.
Looks like Slider going that went through that grass or something and
tried to pit. Totally misses pit.
What I'm looking at on the stream.
I
don't know what went on there.
I don't know if he came in
hot or what happened. Missed his line.
And this is going to shake some things up. You know, we've had people under green flag. You know, those guys who just went down pit road for those fresh tires, they're going to come out. They're not going to have to pit, so they're going to cycle out towards the front to where some of these frontliners, I mean, I know you had the 19 of Venom. He went down for his pit stop. You had a couple more guys. I think the 4 Slider is possibly one of those guys who actually stayed out. So he was out front and leading this thing, cruise, smooth sailing, but he's going to get bit in the butt for this one, and he's going to drop towards the back.
Yeah, Slider misses pit row. He's just now pitting again. That was the car that seen the dirt fly up to the back.
You know who it was? It was Slider.
So that actually, this caution possibly actually saved Slider.
Right.
Yeah, sure did.
He would
definitely went a lap down after that. So.
As it looks like once this thing possibly cycles through right now, the 6 of Corey, if I'm not mistaken, is out in the race lead. There's the 40 of El Blanco in P2. They've dropped down below the yellow line to see if they come down the pit this time. 19 of Venom, though, currently sitting P3. He just pitted, if I'm not mistaken, so he should. No, here he comes down. He's coming down for 4 fresh Goodyears. 13 car of Galen's going to be the first car out on track with the 2 of Dooman, 48 of Evil OGR, and a 95 of Bear.
Yes, sir.
Good old Galen is in the top spot. Good for him.
Galen, I mean, last week at Martinsville, Galen, and I forget the other dude's name, but it was the 18, if I'm not mistaken, had the best cars out there. I mean, they were just cooking and a booking.
That was DK.
Was it DK?
The 18. I didn't get to watch it. He drives the 18. Though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the 18 in that 13 car, which is booking and a cooking around Martinsville. Some circumstances caused the 18 not to win, and 13 was getting there, just didn't have enough.
Yeah, he's pretty strong.
He's definitely a contender.
And there is that 51 car, your last week's winner, Jay Wood. It looks like we're racking and stacking them to go green this time. That 13 of Galen is going to be your new race leader. We got the 2 of Dooman on the outside of him for P2. P3, we got the 48 of Evil OGR. The Bear 95 with heavy front end damage on that car. You know, we talk about strategy alone for the Bear, possibly hanging back, stay out of this mess. Well, I'll tell you what, he was caught up in it because that thing is destroyed. Looks like it's been to the demo derby and back. There's a 24 of Nick Jobs down there in P5. He's got that almighty inside line. Outside of Nick Jobs sitting P6. Going to be the 4 of Slider. 43 of RPM Mike. Going to be sitting P7 on the outside of him. Is going to be the 6 of Corey. Right behind RPM Mike and P9 is going to be the 19 of Venom. On the outside of Venom in a 10 car, and you're actually going to have, oh, it's Rhino. There it goes, going across my screen. Rhino sitting in P10 to round out that top 10.
Interesting
pit strategy. Let's see how it plays out here.
Like Dooman,
23. Jobs and Slaughter
for the top
3 rows have the clean and have no damage. I'm just curious to see how that'll work out.
Yeah, it almost looks like every car's got that little dent in the hood, and that dent is basically from when the AI takes over. When they're going down pit road and just slams them into the pit wall. But we're green here at Atlanta yet again after the first caution of the day. The 13 Galen out in the lead. A 2 Duman sitting P2, and there's the Bear all the way up to P3. You know he wasn't going to be sitting in the back all night long. And actually the Bear is looking to the outside. Not going to have anything going by himself, though.
Count that, man.
And actually, it looks like the 4
get together, and 48's Evil going in the grass.
Yeah,
he holds on
to it.
That's a good piece of driving of the 48 of Evil OGR, able to hold on to it and safely merge up on the track. That's some brownie points for him, at least in my book, because some guys, man, you know, some of these guys would just shoot back up there and try and cause a caution. He's like, man, I just got screwed there. But hey, he's cool, calm, collective. He knows there's a long way still to go. So a good piece of driving out of the 48 of Evil OGR, and it looked like to me, it looked like a little racing incident. He thought he had some, he thought he had some, and they met in the middle, and both didn't have anything.
Right, yeah,
Right,
we still got a little bit, like I said,
look what we have about
139
to go or something in the race. We got plenty of racing still.
Yeah, gonna ride along with the hood cam on the 4 of Slider, and he's looking to make quick work of the Bear in the 95, 43 of RPM. Mike saying, hey, bud, you helped me get to the front early on. I'm going to give you some respect and do the same back to him, and he's going to push him inside of the 13 of Galen. Slider's going to hit the yellow line, though, able to hold it together.
Yeah, I just want to make a little shout out to the Bear.
Congratulate him. He won his first Pro Heat
race last Wednesday.
So
I'd like to see how that momentum
maybe carries on to this race. But I just want to have a shout out to the Bear in the 95. And congratulations.
I'll tell you what, I'll give a shout out to my teammate as well, because he got us locked into the playoffs after my Bismo finish. We're not even going to talk about it, but yeah, he's currently moving up to P2 though here at Atlanta, looking to get to the inside of the 2 Dumant. Just nothing working that time in the turn 3, as he's got the 13 Galen right behind him. You know, Galen looking mighty clean with that Geico machine. He's needing those insurance, he's saying right now, because whoo, there ain't a scratch on it.
They're like just barely separated.
They're just wishing washing.
Good hard,
clean racing. That's
really good to see.
Really good
Definitely
to see.
getting the 4 and the 13. It's going to get together.
It was a 4.
And a 4 of Slider. He's going to get to the 13 of Galen. Slider was to the inside. Galen wasn't giving him much room. They made contact, and this time it's the 4 with the short end of the straw, we'll say that time.
I'm watching the replay of Slider. 13 came down. On to 4,
actually. The
4 had position on him.
Galen just came down on him and
chopped his nose
off there. So
good driving for Slider, though.
He held on to it.
OSG17 out there in chat saying he loves the leaderboard. The point standings down the bottom. Thank you, buddy. Do appreciate it. But right now, man, the 2 Duman is actually on the inside of the 13 of Galen, coming into turn 1. But, here comes support now for the 2 Duman. A lot of these cars are starting to migrate up top.
Yeah,
Venom just playing danger with that wall. But I thought he was going to get in the wall, but
we like to call that. Yeah, we like to call that the Larson line.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. They call Larson that one.
Yeah, Bears still got the race lead, as the 13's looking a little wobbly there down in the front stretch, just swaying back and forth now. Probably on his screen he's straight as an arrow, but you know, on our screen, the little replay we got here, he was definitely weaving and bobbing, looking like Mike Tyson out there dodging some Hail Marys. But there is the 2 Duman on the inside of that 95. And the 13 looking to the outside. Not able to get anything going at times. Going to have to run to the back of Bear, as there's a new race leader possibly coming out of turn 2 with a slide job. The 2 Duman to the race lead.
Yeah, Joe like giving him a shot, pushing him up there, keeping the middle up. So looks like Joe's taking that second position now. Oh, they get together.
Venom looks like.
Oh, big wreck.
Oh, big wreck.
Big wreck.
Big wreck.
43,
43, 4.
Oh, they're all over.
Over the place here.
Big wreck.
Big wreck.
I'm assuming that's going
to be a caution.
Slider got the bad end of that one. Looking on the screen.
He thought he got through it, then he got hit from the back, and
that's what he just said.
That's what he just said.
Cruise control. Listen to their... Try to keep it PG, but he thought he had it cleared. Coming down pit road here. Jim is going to lead him down. Lose HD. Looks like Demon's going to keep his lead. Come out of first at a pit road. Like the Baird in 95's in second, and we got the 40 of El Blanco, Dean Clavitt in third, and Jobs in 24. He would be in fourth, and we got RPM Mike in fifth. Look like Speedy Steve in sixth. I can't remember who's in 12. Oh, that's Ernie's in 12. He look like he'll be in 7th. Then we got Galen.
Shout out to my sister.
Oh, there you are. I thought I lost you there.
Yeah, shout out to my sister. I muted my mic.
Just commenting on that heavy. Looked like a Slider made it through there. Then he got hit from behind and got really tore up. He's actually making another stop here on pit road.
Shout out to my sister. Saved the day.
There you go.
You still didn't make dill dip though, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was the big wreck on the back so far. That was a big one. Looked like we lost somebody already, so.
It looks like that 88 car got a blown engine out for the race, but here we go, coming around now, just coming out of turn 4 to the Duman, a 95 of the Bear, side by side, and Phil, if he's a precursor, they're going to be side by side for a while, but the Duman's going to get a good launch. The Bear is going to sneak down there in P2, just in front of the 40 of El Blanco.
That's going to help the front, them getting single file really quick like that, so.
Yeah, they're single filed really quick. Well, I'll tell you what, they're single filed really quick, 10 deep, as the Duman gonna go to the outside there. I don't know exactly what he's thinking. Possibly he can drop behind these guys, save a few laps of fuel to be able to make it to that comp yellow, would be my guess. But there's the 40 of El Blanco at the P2, 24 Nick Jones at the B3, and the 43 of RPM Mike trying to make a move as well.
Oh, that's a great race so far.
Oh, it's an excellent race, and actually there goes the 95, the Bear. He's going to drift up towards the top, but he's going to cut it right back down just in front of the 24.
Oh, looks like, I thought the 24 was going to have got him in the quarter there, but didn't make the pass there.
Nah, he couldn't just get it, but there's a Tua Duman side by side with the 43 of RPM Mike for P3, but the 40 of El Blanco was looking low, possibly to make it 3 wide. Couldn't get there because the Tua Duman shut the door on that. Tua Duman now making some moves all the way up to P2, currently side by side with the 24 Nick Jobs.
Yeah, Bear trying to make that high line work. I don't know if he's going to get clear of him, but he sure is giving it a try there. Got a good push from the 24 Joe, so let's see what happens here.
Yeah, the Bear on the outside working it, but the Tua, tell you what, this Tua Duman's got a strong car. He's virtually doing this almost by himself on the inside. I mean, there's a car behind him, but he's about a car length behind him, while that 24 and Nick Jobs is all over the Bear's bumper. Now, once this 2 gets some help from the 13 of Galen, that's the 43 of RPM Mike's going to drift up to the top lane. Pro League, 1, 2, 3 on the high side.
Yes, sir. He's definitely got a strong car, though. He's got that thing hooked up for now. Strong.
Yeah, he's looking good, and they are still side by side for the race lead. Looks like the Tua Duman should clear him with these, though, coming out of turn 2 with help of the 13 of Galen.
Galen come out of nowhere again. There he is.
We can get a quick lap count once the boys come back around. Hit and start finish line this time by again. Comp yellow at lap 71. It looks like the 13 of Galen's going to get into the Bear of 95. They're going to go 3 wide down the backstretch.
Oh, Galen. Oh, he held on to it. Good job on that 13. I thought he was going to. Somebody else is down there on the apron there. I'm not sure the car number there.
Yeah, it looks like the 1 car off in the grass. Hit the butter coming out of turn 4. He's going to hold it together, though. Good piece of driving out of the 1. Sorry, I just don't have your name off the top of my head as of yet, but that Tua Duman is starting to check out the whole nother area code. As the 43 of RPM Mike moving up to P2.
I think the 1 car is DB1. Not really sure his name.
Well, shout out 1 car. I'll tell you in a minute.
I think it's DB1 unless they change.
Yep, DV1.
I know Venom used to drive the 8. He switched to the 19 a few months ago, so.
Hey, it's DV1, but I tell you what, that Tua Duman, his race lead is not going to last for long because they are single file, 8 cars deep. That 43 of RPM Mike is theirs, and 95, the Bear was looking low. Going to file back in line, though. That 24 Nick Jobs is all over that bumper.
Good to see Steve get his way back up there. He's in 9. Hey, we look like we have 120 to go. I just got a lap count.
Man, 120 looks like they're racing like it's the last lap. It look like they've been racing like it's the last lap. Whew. As looks like
up to that 2 again, so.
Yeah, they're pretty much there. RPM Mike's going to sneak up under that 95 of the Bear. Looks like the 9, though, is going to drift up towards the top. Get with him. That Tua Duman is starting to work both lanes, trying to keep them side by side, but the 43's got him clear. At 24, the Nick Jobs looking like he's got him clear as well.
Wow, that's good racing.
Got a champ is here. Hunting Mullins out in chat, looking at some of the best here. Duke it out.
There at 95, he's trying to make that work.
He's trying. It actually looks like we got
big red off pit road, entry pit road. We got a big red there. 19
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I'm not sure who else.
Take a quick look. There's a 19 of Venom. He actually got down pit road. Looks like every driver though was able to get the pit road thing, so he might have went out to the grass. That's definitely going to cost him some time, but luckily they don't have to wheel that thing all the way back around to hit pit road yet again. Here comes the race leaders. There goes the 2 of Dooman, 24 of Nick Jobs, 95 of the Bear, and that's going to leave Mike RPM out for at least one more lap.
Just curious if he'll stay out or he'll come in, because he's probably out of fuel, I can't imagine. That slider's coming in as well.
Yeah, I mean, it would almost be a mistake if the 43 of RPM Mike kept it out for one more lap. He just doesn't have the draft. He's going to be easily 2 to 3 tenths slower without that. Here he comes down right now as we're going to cycle around. Oh, it looks like we might actually have a caution.
Corey.
I don't know. This 10 is going
Corey
mighty
come down
slow.
too. But Corey and Mike there are on the same page there. They both come down pit road.
I'll tell you what, the Bear and Nick Jones are coming out side by side out of pit road. And it looks like the 10 car's actually out of gas. He is going mighty slow. The Bear's going to have to cut through the grass. That's going to kill his momentum.
And the 1 is out of gas. He's slow on the apron. Looks like he's going to make it to pit road, but that's going to hurt him a lot of time. He might even go a lap down after that.
And it looks like there might be a few cars out of gas playing the fuel mileage game, just not able to make it work. And it looks like the big winners there were cautions out, because there goes the 43 RPM Mike. He's going slow as well. Yep, caution is out here at Atlanta. Second caution of the night.
That might have saved the 1, a DV1 in the 1 Monster Energy Chevrolet there. Looked like he might have just got fuel only or something. I don't know. It was weird on my screen. He just there for like 3 seconds, like he got fuel only, and come right back out on the track. Not sure what that's about.
The 10 is still cycling around, limping, trying to make it. He's got no buddies out here, I can tell you what, because no one's pushing him.
Oh, yeah, I see him now. Looks like that's what Mitch Diamond, too, ain't it? And Rhino in the 10.
Yeah, it's
Looks
Rhino
like,
in the 10, yeah.
Yeah, Mitch Diamond in the 20.
43 of RPM Mike's actually going to stay out. He's going to remain your race leader. Everybody behind them is going to come down, get some fresh tires, get some fuel, top the bad boy off.
I don't really understand. The 10 and 20 just went by pit road. They're like barely crawling, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Unless the 20 is pushing the 10. I don't know.
All right, well, your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, they are coming down. I apologize. That was the exit of pit road. They might have run out of fuel, but they're actually making it on pit road. That's good.
Well, I'll tell you what, the 10 owns that 20 of beer.
Yeah. I hope they get this game fixed. Going nose first in their pit road stall. It's crazy.
I hope they get to a point where it's actually you manually do it. I think that
Right, that
would
would
open
be
up
awesome.
a lot
that
of
would
things.
Be great. Oh yeah, that would be really good.
That's more than good. It's great. Thanks, Tony the Tiger, there for that NASCAR Heat 4 advice, possibly change. Thank you. We love you. As I don't think we're going to go green this time. I think we're going to take it one more round, give those guys a chance to catch back up.
That 20 looks like a dune buggy now. He got some heavy damage in the front. He must have gotten a wreck or something really bad. He's got some heavy front end damage there.
We're actually going to ride along with RPM Mike here off this green flag. He's got a little lead front damage on that hood, but nothing compared to what some of these other guys got.
Right, exactly. That's some heavy damage, the 20 and the 9 in particular. I think they'll all have a little damage so this is over with, so still be pretty evened out.
I love me some NASCAR Heat 3.
Looks like everybody's caught up. I guess we'll probably
Yeah, we're going to go green this time. There's 43 of RPM. Mike, the Forest Slider sitting in P3. He's going to get a good launch. He's going to move with the P2 and the Bear. 95 is going to get stuck on the outside. He's going to drop back to at least P4. As it looks like Evil OGR in the 48. He's going to squeeze up in front of the 13 of Galen. He's going to round out your current top 5. Just bounce around, get back up towards the front. Nick Jobs, though, there on the inside of Slider. He's going to make... Yeah, he's going to make a little contact with the Forest Slider. Now, Slider's been in a few he's been in a few accidents early on. I mean, between the 4 and the 48, and then the 4 and the 13, and now the 24 and the 4. 4 cannot catch a break right now as he's going to drop just outside the top 5 because there is that 48 of Evil OGR looking to move up the board. He's moving to the P4. 13 of Galen looking to the inside the Forest Slider as well.
He is just getting railed freight train right now. I'm riding on board with the 4 trying to see his line.
And there goes the 12 car. He's going to get to the inside. 40's looking as well. Can the 2 of Doom-Man get there? That is the question. The 4 is dropped well outside the top 5. Quickly moving back to P10. Now, what if this is a little strategy, though? Maybe he's got a pretty clean car. I mean, yeah, saving fuel. Maybe to make it to that comp yellow. That should be coming up here shortly. Again, the guys are running on times 4 wear. So there is that fuel strategy. That's going to be in play, especially on times 4. If you can go an extra lap or 2. Well, I'll tell you what, that's a lap or 2. Next time around, that equals 2 to 4 laps. And it's just going to multiply from there as the Bear 95 is looking low down the backstretch into P3. Just didn't have that run he wanted, as they are single filed out all the way up to P5 as Evil OGR looking to the outside of the 4 of Slider, who's actually somehow made his way all the way back up through the back. I look away 1 second, he's dropping back. Yeah, he's going to drift up. He's going to drop back to P4. Slider looking to the inside of him. He's actually going to file right behind him. Scratch that. They're actually going to go 3 wide out of turn 4.
Here the trial, Blair.
3 wide. The Bear Slider to 48 of Evil OGR. The Bear is going to drop down, looking for a little crossover on the Forest Slider into turn 1.
That's great.
Yeah, new race leader, though, is going to be the 4. Actually, no, still your race leader. 43 of RPM Mike. He's had the lead since the last caution has popped out, but he's got a mirror full of a Geico. He said, you want to save some money on your car insurance, 43? Well, I'll tell you what, let me get by you. We also got Liberty University up behind him. He's going to catch him in the left rear. Yeah, he caught him in the left rear. Able to hold it together, though. He's going to drop well outside the P10. Luckily, he's going to hold on to the tail end of the draft, though. Hopefully, work his way back up through the field.
Speaking of fuel, I think they get 14 laps on this 4 times where fuel.
That sounds about right. I'll tell you what, they get 14 laps. I hate to see that in PG.
Right?
Gotta be bad. Gotta be bad, right?
Entertainment.
there goes the 13. Actually, a Galen. He's going to look to the inside of the 43. It's possibly going to get there because there's the 4, a slider, looking to help him out just a bit. You know, he wants to regain the lead as there's the 95, a Bear. He's going to get below the 48. He's going to move the P4.
Man, these guys, they keep switching back and forth. They'll have some people on pit road as well in the background, man.
Yeah, he's going to dip down pit road. I don't know if that was meant to be, but yeah, that's the 2 of Doom Man. As the 13 of Galen is there. He's below the 43 of RPM Mike, and there goes that 95 with the Bear. He's going to move to the top lane to help the 43 out. We've also got the 1 of DV. He's working his way up to the top 5 first time tonight. And a car we have not talked about in a while. There's the 19 of Venom.
Yes, sir. That's really snuck his way back up there in the front. Just wondering if Dooman in the 2 is maybe short pitting. Maybe he's going to stay out when that stage comes out to get track position. I don't know, but.
Yeah, it could be also. Oh, no.
Like
there it goes. Yeah, there goes a few more cars. Looks actually a lot of cars. 19. Venom was the first one down pit road. These guys just pitted, so imagine maybe that comp yellow is just about to come out. They're going to pit now and stay out later when it counts, but you're liable to go down a lap if it does not work out. We'll see this time if there's any more takers down pit road. Yep, here comes the 43 of RPM Mike 13 of Galen. 43 is going to miss pit road, though.
This is pit road. Oh, no. Oh. It looked like Slider and the Bear, the 4 to 95, has stayed out still. Oh, that's a hard break there with the 43.
Yeah,
but he still has time to make his way back up. Still plenty. There's 99 laps to go in the race still. Plenty of time. Somebody's out of fuel. Which is Slider says he's out of fuel, but he's on pit road. I'm sorry, it's a little delay on the TV sometimes.
Yeah, but they're still going to go green, it looks like. As 19's finally, he's coming back down pit road, so I don't know exactly what happened with him. Bear 95's just coming out of pit road. Unless there's a 4 sliders going. Is there another caution? I'm going to say there's. No, I think they're still going green.
Still racing.
They're still racing because the 2 of Doom-Man to the outside. You know, we were questioning his call early on.
Right.
Whether, if not, that was a good thing. Well, I'll tell you what, the man's got the race lead right now.
Yeah, he short-pitted on the. Looks like he short-pitted on the field there. Looks like it's working out for him for now. He was the first car on that green flag pit stop with the pit, so. Getting kind of spread apart here.
Yeah, well, that's what the green flag pit stops will do. They've got spread apart, but the 2 of Doom-Man's not going to be out there by himself for long. He's got the 40. We got the 40 of El Blanco actually currently running P2. The 48 of Evil OGR is right behind them, and there's the 4-car of Slider quickly behind these guys. Now, there's a big gap between 4th and 5th place. The 5th place car, it looks like it might be the Bear 95 all by his lonesome. But he's quickly got 2 cars approaching him. It looks like it's going to be the 43 of RPM Mike possibly. And no clue who the other guy is.
Well, once they cross the finish line, we'll have 2 laps to go before the stage. We'll get the yellow finish there, competition yellow.
Bet you there's going to be some happy campers. One of the happy campers is going to be the 43 of RPM Mike after he blew that pit stop.
Yeah, that's a tough break. Oh, looks like Blanco got kind of shoved out of the way there. Butter got loose with the butter. There, really spread out.
And they're pretty spread out. Oh my God! Looks like we might have a wreck there towards the back. Car spinning around. Looks like that's Evil OGR is around. 40 of Oblaco and Evil OGR got together. 48 is up in the wall in turn 3, and it looks like caution is out. To me, it looks like they're all slowing down. Yep, 20 is slowing down, 40 slowing down. Or it's the comp yellow. More than likely the comp yellow, though.
Yeah, they're on lap 71 as we speak, so I would say yes, that would be the one and overstated race coming up. What Joe? 24. Is that right? I'm looking on the screen. Yes, he is up front.
Tell you what, we said field strategy early on with Nick Jones. He just pulled it.
That's good. Here's another driver that's really fast and just had the bad luck lately. And Joe is 24. Yes, there may be go down pit road this spot. I wonder if somebody's out of fuel because the 20 and the 9 and the 48 and the 19 were like hooked on each other's bumpers there for a minute.
What's going on, Knights? How's it going, bud? I was about to go grab a drink of water because, I'm parched, but I'll tell you what, I got me a nice brisk is sitting right next to me, pink lemonade.
I got my Yeti cup full of water. Oh boy. Shout out to Yeti. Best place. Well, it's looking like Jones is gonna still be in P1.
Cycle around real quick. Let's get to that 24 car, Nick Jobs. As we can get a lap count, that'd be great. Well, it should be what, about 71? To go?
73 right now. When they take the green flag, it'll be lap 74 and 162.
Definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like they're going to go green this time by after the comp yellow. Nick Jobs on the inside, but that Tua Doom man with a heck of a launch. He's going to stay side by side with that 24. And Phil, man, that 2 car's got a strong car. I think he's possibly got the best car out here tonight.
Yeah, it's really strong. And Seemed like he could bully his way around there towards the beginning of that race. He was just pulling away there, so. And the slider gives Jobs a big shot.
Yeah, but they're going to be
going to drive in.
Yeah.
Take the lead.
Yeah, Forrest slider.
The bear.
Out to the front. Yeah, there's the 95 of the
Bear
bear.
gets in the butter.
The bear was looking to the inside. Yeah, looking to the inside of the Forrest slider. Not able to get there. But the 43 of RPM Mike on the high side through turns 3 and 4. Nick Jobs in the 24 is going to follow right behind them. There's that 12 car. Haven't really talked about the 12 car all night long, but he's worked his way up to the top 5.
Yeah, Ernie's he's a new driver as well.
It looks like the 4 car hit the apron. He's going to go up there 3 wide down the backstretch for the race lead.
Looks like the 95 might take advantage of that. We'll see. His dominant inside, but Joe's pushing RPM Mike at that 43.
Yeah, Job's on the on the outside. He's locked bumpers right now with that 43 of RPM Mike. But there goes that 12 of Ernie, looking to make his way up into the top 3. First time tonight, and you can fit over the blanket over these guys in the top 7. That's how close they are.
Almost like a mini Talladega. You don't never know. And RPM gets shoved up to the wall.
Oh my God, that took out a lot of cars because the 95 of Bear RPM sliding through the grass. That should trigger a caution. If it doesn't, Nick Jobs is out in front with the 4, a slider in tow. We got the 13 of Galen right now. Actually, he's side by side with the 43 of RPM Mike. So that was the Bear and someone else, not really sure who. Looked like some blue. Actually, it's probably the 12 because you know I don't see up here anymore. That's the 12.
Yeah, probably the 12 Ernie's. Yep. I think you're right. He's not in the picture.
As it looks like they've thrown a caution. Caution's out.
Like, I think so. It looked like got on the butter, but yeah, you're right.
So you've been here for a while. Do they race to the line?
Yes.
All right. So more than likely that's what happened.
All that. Joe, the 24 is going to hold the lead. Picking up that road, looks like. Bear ended up being last place after all that.
It's a tough break for the Bear, but hey, one guy you can't count out in this league, and I'm not, you can't count anybody. I mean, they're all very talented drivers, but that's definitely the Bear. 95. I heard a lot of people were talking in the chat earlier that, hey man, the Bear's got a strong car. 15 points if anyone wrecks him. 15 bonus points. Well, whoever just wrecked him got those 15 points. So make sure to claim those points at the end of the race. As it looks like Nick Jobs will regain the lead. Coming off of pit road, 13 of Galen. It's going to be a P2. Slider P3. The 9 of... Who's the 9? Shout out.
Speedy Steve.
Speedy Steve. I actually like that name. Speedy Steve.
He's in another league as well. Quite a few of these guys are in another league. Well, I know them pretty well. So.
Well, considering I don't even know myself, so... Hey, Speedy Steve there. Sitting in P4. Rounding out the top 5, though. Who is in that? That's going to be the 43 of RPM Mike sitting P5 on the outside of Mike. 19 of Venom sitting there. The 20. We haven't talked about the 20 all night long, really. He got the pole position. He's been in a lot of trouble, but he's going to be currently sitting P7 on the inside. So look for him to make that quick charge up to the front. The man who I think has had the best car, the 2 of Doom Man, sitting on the outside in P8, sitting there in P9, 40 of Oblaco, and we are green flag here at Atlanta with a 24 Nick Jobs with a good jump.
Yeah, I've had some good hard races against Mitch or with Mitch in another league, and yeah, you don't count that fella out, so. But they're all good, so you can't really count anybody out in this league. So.
Oh, yeah. It looks like from all the restarts we've had, this is definitely the most spread out one. Nick Jobs has easily got about.
Oh,
there might
gets in the grass.
Yeah, got to be another caution because 24 just stopped.
Maybe they don't race the line. I could be wrong. I thought we just had that change in the other league. That's what we do, and I thought we pretty much have the same rules as Venom does. But
there's multiple cautions. Corrected. You go in a line.
Yeah, I stand corrected. They don't go to the line. So.
It looks like they're going on.
We do.
I know a league I broadcast on Xbox. That's what they do. They do. If there's 3 cautions within one green, 3 cautions on one green flag run. They'll go to a modified restart to where you go at the start finish line. If it happens, if there's more cautions, then they'll change it to a single file restart.
Yeah, that's a Venom. They do the same as well. I think we're there yet, but I'm sure if we get a couple,
definitely inching close. It's definitely been a few
cautions that they'll probably change that. I can only guess.
Definitely been a few cautions tonight.
Yeah, it was some good, long green flag racing here in the beginning, but as you well know, it gets a little more aggressive towards the end of the race. So,
I know people start seeing those lap counters tick down. Maybe I wouldn't take this 5 wide early on, but here I am now taking this thing 5 wide.
That's right.
I know how it is. But we had a couple of cars actually stay out. The 24 Nick Jones is going to stay out. 13 of Galen staying out. 4 of Slider staying out. 43 of Mike staying out. And there's the 95 of Bear. He's going to stay out. He's going to move at the P5.
Yeah, I don't think they had, maybe 3 or 4 green flag runs.
I don't even think they had. I don't think they had one.
After they pitted.
I think they only had one lap.
Yeah. I would stay out as well. So. Obviously, track position is key.
See, I think I would pit.
What we see.
I think I had to pit because we still got a little bit to go. I mean, about 60, maybe 50 laps, 50-ish laps.
79 to go.
Yeah, 79 to go. I mean, I'd without a doubt stay out. Yeah, I mean, I'd have pitted. Get those fresh tires, get that fuel, because then in return, you can go that extra lap.
Yep, you're right. If they have another quick caution, then you stay out. But like you just said, you gain all that track position right back. A lot of thinking that goes on these races. So.
Oh, without a doubt. But here we go yet again. Green flag should go out in the air. Nick Jobs, your current race leader. He's led a few laps tonight. There's the 13 of Galen on the outside of him, sitting P2, Slider. And that 4-car P3 on the outside of Slider. 43 of RP and Mike. 95 of Bear, rounding out the top 5. And green flags in the air here at Atlanta.
And 95 was in last place in a competition, y'all. And he's at 6.
Yeah, that's that.
Crazy.
He played that pit strategy, staying out on that last caution as single filed all the way up through P4, P5 now, dropping in line as the 4 Slider says, I've got other plans, man. I'm going to battle Galen in the 13 for P2, Bear in tow. And we got Nick Jobs. Actually, he's going to go up in front of Galen, and Slider actually led that lap there. Started P3, led the lap. He's going to slide out the P1. Will he he's definitely got him cleared coming out of 2. He's going to slide up in front of him and try and work both lanes.
Yeah, pitch time and it's speech team at 9. Looking up there in the front too as well. So we haven't seen them up front in a while. So
not at all, but there goes the Bear. He's below Slider. They're side by side for the race lead coming down to the turn 1. I said P1. They're battling for P1 into turn 1. A lot of ones there, but one don't make a right because they are 2 wide, 3 rows deep. And there goes the 43 of RPM Mike. The 20 is spinning around. Don't know if that's going to bring out a caution or not. We're going to the line. If it does bring out the caution, Bears got the race lead.
I think one car spinning, they ain't going to keep it out. No caution.
Caution's out.
It is out. Yeah, that time they raced the line, so I guess I don't know what they're talking about. So.
Well, I can tell you from experience, I have no clue what I'm talking about up here.
I thought that's what they did, but that last caution, like we said, they stopped on the backstretch. So yeah, I don't know. We'll just call it as it goes. I'll do the lap count here. Imagine they'll probably all come down pit road. Yes, they are. Well, we have 75 to go. So do you take 2 tires, try and get some prep position, or you just...
I'm taking 4. Yeah, I get 4.
Do the 4, 2 cans.
Yeah, I get 4 2 cans. This is way too long to go.
Early, I guess. Yeah.
Way too many laps left. As we're under this quick caution break, HD is going to go grab water. Take him away.
That Slider got a good pit stop, man. He's going to come out in first place. I'm on his screen. He got a really fast pit stop. 14 seconds. It's fast in this game. Looks like we have Slider in first, P1, and we have the 95 up there in P2. It's like Jobs in P3, the 24, and RPM Mike would be in P4. And we have Galen in 13, would be in 5. Looks like Venom's working his way back up there, top 6, so be in 6th spot. But we're going to go green here. Green flag. We're back to green flag. Like Job's gonna stay down the bottom. Pushing that 4 car there at the moment. Up high by all alone. Looks like Galen might look up top and help him out there.
Man, I missed the restart.
There is going to find down in P3 at the moment. Still trying to make that high side work.
Oh, there you go, Phil. Get some action in there, boy, because I definitely missed that restart.
Yeah, it was. I thought Barry would get hung out, and all of a sudden he just crept his way down low, and he's holding on. He seems to staying up with that high side. Maybe he's found something up there. I'm not really sure.
He's definitely standing up there, but he looked like he tapped a wall coming out of turn 2 down the backstretch. He's going to drift back to P5 as there is a train on the low line looking like I think I'm watching Thomas the Choo Choo train here, and a 4 car, a Slider is Thomas, and he's going choo choo all the way around here at Atlanta. As the 43 of RPM Mike looking to the inside, but he might get hung out on the inside. Oh, a little contact. 19 of Venom up in the wall.
Wow. Man, that 24 just pushed the crap out of that 4. All over him.
Yeah, you can say that again.
All over him.
Oh, 24.
Down low with the butter there.
I don't know how he helped. I think that was more. I think that was on our end. I don't think he actually did that. I think that's just what we saw because I think you know experience as much as I do. You hit that thing on the exit of 4. Good Lord. You ain't going to be able to keep up the speed like that. So. And it looks like the 13 of Galen was looking to side draft pretty hard down the backstretch into turn 3 on the 24 of Nick Jones, but they're going to hold it together, and there's the Bear. Oh, the 9 car definitely hit the butter because he is sliding, able to hold the thing. Good piece of driving at a Speedy Steve, that is.
Yeah. Who's going to win this race?
I don't know. I mean, I think the 2-car Dooman's got a strong car. The 4-car Slider's got a strong car. But, you know, the 24, Nick Jones has been up there. 43, RPM Mike's been up there. I think your top 5 right now all got those strong cars. And then I think
Jay Wood is making his way up there. We've seen him all race.
Man, we need to talk about him all race, Jay Wood. There he is in that 51.
He's up there now.
He's definitely up there now because he's quickly moving up into that top 5. Actually, he is that top 5. He's going to round out your top 5.
Yeah, maybe he was just riding around the back for a while.
And there goes the Bear, though, on the inside of Slider through turns 1 and 2. Nick Jones is getting washed up the track from Galen.
Ford drifted up just a little bit. Bear took advantage of that.
Man, did I mention I love Atlanta?
No, you haven't, but most everybody loves it.
I'll tell you what, I love Atlanta. And there's that 20, though. 20 a diamond, your pole sitter. Up front early on, he's got heavy front end damage on that car, and he's made his way up into the top 5. Battling Nick Jones for 3rd.
RPM, again, I don't know if that was a game lag thing or going on, but.
Ooh!
I hope they fix that.
Thought the Bear was ready to pull a little nice crossover on the 13 of Galen as Galen's out in front. 20 a diamond on the inside. 24 Nick Jobs on the outside, pushing the Bear along. But here comes that 43 of RPM Mike.
He's holding his own.
Yeah, I mean, he showed he's got speed. I mean, he's also got the draft. We'll see what happens when he gets out front. It's just odd not being able to see him on when you get the pole position. You know, usually you get a pole, you got a bad, fast car, you're going to be up there all night.
Exactly.
You know, he was up there and he was just gone. But I tell you what, it doesn't look like he's driving a NASCAR. It looks like he's driving a modified. Both wheels are sticking out there.
Got a little cookie monster going on.
Oh, 43 RPM Mike taking it 3 wide there for just a moment as he slid under that 20 car to get just by him. He's going to move up to P4 as Galen is still your race leader. 24 Nick Jobs, P2.
Well, I thought the 24 was going to make a run there when we get on the 13, but.
Woo! Mike on the outside of the 24, though. What, fuel lights on?
Yeah, we got 2 laps on one of my streams here, so we're looking to see some green flag stops here. Oh, RPM Mike's in that wall, heavy there. Well, he had some takers. I don't know if somebody missed it. It looked like somebody was in the grass. Not sure if they got inside that commit.
Yeah, had a few takers. 24 Nick Jobs definitely coming down. He blocked that low line pretty good. There goes the 20 as well. He should be pitting. Nick Jobs is going to get a pretty good entry into pit road. 95 going in. He made it. They all somehow made that. Holy crap. I thought for sure someone was going to get knocked out.
Yeah, 20 like got a little sideways, was pushing up against the 95, but yeah, that got it all together. Made it work somehow.
I was almost for certain someone was getting knocked out.
I'm with you on that.
And if it was anybody, I was going to guess that 95 of Bear because he was on the outside entering pit road.
Right, yeah. I've seen it happen many times. Being no speed limit, it gets kind of hairy.
And there goes the 2 of Dooman, all pit road. 95 of Bear, all pit road. 24 Nick Jobs, all pit road. Now, you know, Nick Jobs let that pack down pit road, but there's the 2 of Dooman with a heck of a pit because he's going to clear these guys with ease. He's got, oh, the Bear gets loose on the apron. He's going to go through the grass.
Yeah, it gets slippery right there on that apron there in that corner.
That's where you can make a lot of time.
Gave her a little bit too much gas there.
Yeah, you can make a lot of time or you can lose a lot of time during green flag pit stops, and that 95 definitely lost a ton of time. But on the flip side of things, that Tua Dooman gained a ton of time. I mean, he's got over a 10.
Pit road again. And this worked last time. And looking like it worked out for him again.
And he's got over a 10 car length lead on Nick Jobs, who's currently sitting P2. But the only problem is they're going to catch him. Without a doubt, they'll catch him within 5 to 7 laps. Once these guys get hooked up, you got the 12 right behind Nick Jobs, the 40 of El Blanco, 1 of DV, and there's the 95 of the Bear. Once these guys get these 5, 6 cars deep, that 2 doesn't stand a chance.
No, he's probably hoping they get side by side, but it looks like they got a little gap from second, third. But like you said, they'll all catch up together. They'll sure run him down. He's definitely got a strong car, as we spoke about earlier. Looks like one of the, if not the strongest in the race so far. That number 2, man. I don't see how that 24 is even breathing right now. It's just so mashed up with grill and everything.
I don't even know how you can see over that thing. But, yep, there we go. There's the 40 of El Blanco and the 12. They've now caught up to the 24 Nick Jobs. So I think the lap counter starts now, especially with the 1 of DV. They're basically there with the 95 of Bear. So you got a 5-car pack between them and the next pack. You got a 3-car pack. But once these guys get linked up, I just don't think they're going to be able to make up the deficit on these guys. And that 2-car out there is about to be a sitting duck.
Yes, he will. He's probably hoping not. They're smart enough guys. I would imagine they're just going to run single file to that schedule.
Oh, yeah. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. There's a 40 of El Blanco currently pushing Nick Jobs. As the Bear is lacking off a little bit. Maybe he might be in a little fuel strategy here. Saving maybe just a bit.
Yeah, that's kind of bit him this year a couple times. He's ran out of fuel about the last turn or backstretch. It's coming to bite him, so maybe he's trying to be a little bit conservative on the fuel side. So I know it's bit him a couple times this year already.
Well, that lead to the 2 of Dooman's definitely quickly shrinking as they're just now under 10 car lengths before they're to his bumper. So they should be starting to grab his draft. And once you get his draft, it's all over from there. And actually, the 24 Nick Jobs.
They're getting too wide there, so that's going to, I don't know, man.
Nick Jobs actually made a mistake. 40 of El Blanco is going to take well advantage of that. He's going to slide under him. But I think it doesn't matter. I think they got that 2 of Dooman within the next 2 to 3 laps now as a 95 of Bear looking to the inside of the 40 now.
We got 52 to go.
Woo! That 1 car, DV, got a little loose there through the trioval.
Wonder. And we let the fuel that helped that. Maybe we could stretch it out, man, till we have to make pit stops again, because he hit first, so I can only imagine he's going to have to stop before anybody. If it stays green.
I think we're to the point where I hope it stays green.
Yeah, we hope so. I'm sure everybody hopes so.
There goes the 24, Nick Jobs sliding under the 1 of DV, but the DV is going to get a big run down the backstretch, pulling off the Bear, and the Bear is there. Excuse me.
You're exactly right. They caught him now. So he's, like you said, sitting up.
Yep, there goes the Bear to the inside of the 2 of Dooman. Dooman's just going to give it to him. He was coming with a full head of steam, but the 1 of DV is going to go to the outside of the 2 and try and help him out just a bit as he's currently side by side with Nick Jobs. Nick Jobs has got him cleared before they enter turn 3, and there's the 40 of El Blanco with a huge run down the backstretch. Is going to clear the 1 as well.
That was pretty nice. I thought Doom would get hung out, and he was by himself, and he powered that thing back down the bottom behind the leader. I thought for sure he was going to lose about 3 spots. And he makes the move, and he's going to take the lead again.
And he took it right back from the bear. Tell you, I think the thing that's helping Doom, man, his car is pretty clean. It's now compared to some of the other guys out here, Doom man's got a very clean car.
Yeah, his front end anyway is looking really good. So,
I mean, I can't see his front tires looking straight on in his hood, and that's a good thing, because I can see bears.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. When you can see those tires, just never know a good thing is. You just said it's kind of modified looking, as you spoke of earlier. But I think Doom pitted for everybody else, so I can only guess if he's going to pit here.
Oh, there goes the 40 of Oblaco, one a DV. They're all coming down pit road for the second green flag pit stop of this run.
I was going to stay out. He's got a lot left if you listen. Man, Doom made that fuel stretch out.
Maybe he did pit with these guys, and we're just both blind.
Yeah, I could have swore he was the first one.
Yep, here goes Doom Man. Here goes the 95. Here comes Nick Jobs. Here comes the Forest Slider. There goes the 20 Diamond. All down pit road. They all make it. Here goes the 43 RPM Mike. The 9 Speedy Steve coming down as well.
Corey stayed out. And I tell you, that's slick, that Corey. He's really good at safety. He must have done something, but he stayed out. Guessing that's going to be our race leader for now. Can't imagine he's going to stay out another lap. And he did. He must be in a totally different cycle or something. I don't see how he's still out.
Well, that time by
running out.
95 of Bear had the better pit stop between him and the 2 of Doom Man. 24 Nick Jobs is going to pass Doom Man on the outside, actually. Coming off a pit road like a rocket ship. Jesus, he was cooking in a booking. I mean, he just flat out passed the 2 of Doom Man on the outside and caught the Bear and passed Bear into turn 3. So you could definitely tell he's got that pit exit figured out compared to everyone else.
Yeah, that's kind of slippery. You can make that thing hook up and go. Oh, and the 1's up in the wall. Hard in the wall again. And he's going down. Not sure if he collected anybody or not.
Oh, yep, there should be a caution because there's quite a few people spinning in the place.
I saw it on the back. Looked like he hit the wall the second time and went down the slider and spun and pulled it down. So I guess slider was the recipient of that.
As caution. Don't look like it's a caution. Looks like they're still racing.
Or just heavy damage. He's got 66%.
Oh, no. Caution's on.
That's
Caution is out. No, it's caution. I don't even know if they're racing or not. Nope. I think they're still racing. All right, caution's out now.
We're about to stay out longer, man. That looks like caution's out.
Yeah, now caution's out.
Front of his car is wicked red. That's never a good thing. So up to 244 degrees.
I think the 2 of Doom Man was actually a lap down because he just kept going.
Yeah. 7 through 11.
Man, what percentage do they run here?
4.
Oh, like race life.
I'm not sure how that works.
Because this race is freaking long.
50%. Whew. Pretty sure it's 50.
Is it just me, or does it seem like this race is long?
Yeah. I'm almost 100% sure they're 50%. Yeah, I think this track is up 50%. So like on the Cup, I believe it's like 180 laps or something like Could be wrong. Somewhere up there. It's a pretty long race. A 500 miler, I believe. So. Top of the screen, quick trip 500. So yeah. Venom's made his way back up to top 5. Looking at P5 right now. Got a pit stop to here. Race leader. Well, 48. Ended up being second after getting that wreck. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but we're green flag here. 43 RPM Mike out to the race lead. 24 Nick Jones P2. Bear 95 P3. There's Speedy Steve in that 9 car sitting P4. Right behind Speedy Steve's the 13 of Galen.
Go on Jay West stream here and see what he does.
We've got Nick Jobs now looking for the race lead on the inside of the 43 of RPM Mike.
Speedy Steve's back up there. I think he's in P4 at the moment.
Yeah, he's moving up to P3 quickly. RPM Mike on the outside, and he's got no friends. As the 95 of the Bear is now looking on the inside of Nick Jobs.
I thought that was going to look pretty wild for a second. Oh, the Bear got the apron a little bit.
Bear out to the race lead. He's going to lead that lap by. He's got him beat. He's got Nick Jones beat as the 9 of Speedy Steve now is currently battling for a P2. He's side by side with the 24 of Nick Jobs as they are side by side like 5 rows deep coming down the backstretch.
Yeah, that 9 is driving that car.
Woo! The 9 got up under the Bear 95. Looked like he had to check up out of it. He got tight. Coming out of turn 4, 19 hard in the wall, 24 hard in the wall.
Oh, bitch. Oh, big wreck. Jay Woods flipping in there.
Yeah, there's the big one. What, they should be racing to... Yeah, they're racing the line, it looks like.
It's down to the gritty now. Looks like we got maybe 33 laps, 35 laps. Not really. You know what caused that wreck, or just
I have no clue.
someone got loose, or yeah, I don't know.
Hard racing. I mean, like you said earlier on, those laps are starting to count down, and you're racing a little harder. Looks like the 95 of Bear is going to regain your race lead. 13 of Galen's going to be... I don't know, unless the Bear gave him the inside line. 13 of Galen, possibly P2, maybe P1. 9 of Speedy Steve, P3. 10 is going to be on the outside of him. That's going to be the 10 of Rhino. Sitting P5 is going to be the 12. Outside of him, 40. Yeah, Ernie. 43 RPM Mike's going to be sitting P6. P7 is going to be the 48 of Evil OGR. Outside of Evil OGR is going to be the 6 of Corey. P9 back there is going to be the 19 of Venom. On the outside of Venom, P10 is going to be the 4 Slider.
I think the give will be gone from here on out. Not a hard race.
Yeah, tell you what, green flag in the air. And I do believe the Bear of the 95 took the outside lane. He gave the inside to the 13 of Galen, but Bear's going to remain on the outside to help him out just a bit. He should slide down here, possibly coming into P3. I mean, turn 3. P3, turn 3.
The 10 of Rhino up there first time tonight.
He's making his way up there when it counts, but 13 of Galen currently side by side with the Bear 95, with the 9 of Speedy Steve pushing him along. 10 of Rhino up in the wall. Yep, and that's going to kill the 6 of Corey's run he had on the high side. And we got more contact.
We got cars again.
Yep.
Oh, Slider got spun out.
And the Bear 95 is going to regain the lead. They should.
Another big bad wreck in the back here.
They should race to the line. Looks like that time by. The Bear had them beat. Don't know if the caution's out. They're going one more. Looks like caution's going to be out.
Yeah, 51 got T-boned bad in the back there by somebody. Definitely not going his way this race like it has been the last 5 races. Teens have Here it comes. We have 31 to go, fellas. If it stays green, it can have a little maybe fuel mile strategy going on, but it looks like they'll be about 2 or 3 laps shy. We'll go green again if it stays green, I guess.
I think it's a big if at this point.
Right. Exactly.
I think we're going to see a few more cautions for this is all said and done.
Really good pit stop, 12.1. I wonder if he only got huge tire can of fuel, maybe. Because I've never seen 12.1. Cans for tires. Well, this big one.
Yep, new race leader though. Well, it's going to be the 20 of Diamond. He's going to regain. No, it should be actually the Bear. I think the Bear towards the high side again. 20 of Diamond, P2. P3 is going to be the 24 Nick Jones. P4 is going to be the 43 RPM Mike. P5, 9 of Speedy Steve on the outside. Speedy Steve's going to be the 13 of Galen, and we are green yet again. Yes, it is true. 95 of Bear was your restarter right there on the outside. He's going to quickly move out to P1 with the 43 of RPM Mike in tow.
I can only imagine they have a couple more of these big cautions going on. We might be going single file.
I only imagine they have a couple more of these big cautions going on. Whew. There ain't gonna be any cars. I mean, there should be no cars. Might be have to use the lights if a couple more cautions go on. There goes the 20 though. He's gonna go to the inside of the 95 of Bear. Nick Jobs is gonna make contact with the Bear. 9 Speedy Steve's gonna make contact, and there is another caution. Yep. That one started out in front. Looks like the 24 Nick Jobs hit the 95 up into the wall. 9 got a little sideways as well, and just from there it was done.
Losser, you have a little help.
Look like the 24 Nick Jobs got into him a little bit.
Good. Timer's gonna leave it down there right now. 27 to go. Technically, they don't have to make one more fuel line. They're all face first in the wall. You brace your lot, H3, way to come in the trigger and get a better fuel stop, or just luck of the draw?
Yeah, luck of the draw.
I haven't figured it out. I put the wall up in the got a 13.8. I don't get up 60 something.
Yeah, it's all luck of the draw. Matters if your pit crew is eating M&Ms or they actually got the stuff in their hands. No, looks like they are going single file.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this should have happened maybe like 15 cautions ago.
Right. Really good racing in the beginning. And, my league's the same way as well. I race in, so the tension always builds up. They see like reserve, and they see good numbers start to let it down. That's how it goes.
We under 20 yet?
No. They were 27 when they pitted, so then they would have probably maybe 26 to go. 25 to go. And we're green flag, I guess. I thought having the
Yeah, green flag with actually the 43 of Evil OGR out in front for the first time tonight. There's the 20 making his way back up, and good lord, everybody looks like they've been playing Wreckfest.
Venom's back up there as well. I haven't seen him in a while.
Jesus. Yeah, Venom's as well as back up there. One of the cars, I mean, the 2 cars that have been up there all night, the 24 Nick Joe's 43 RPM Mike. They're currently still sitting in the top 5, but everybody else has kind of dropped towards the back 4. Slider nowhere to be seen. 95 of the Bear caught up in that last wreck. And here they go, the 20 of Diamond on the outside, holding the strong out there, but there is that 24 Nick Jobs on the inside of him.
Yeah, I'd say 24 is in the most consistent. It's like he's been up front all that long.
Yeah, one car I haven't seen that still got a pretty clean car. That's the 2 of Dooman.
He's in ninth place.
Yeah, but Nick Jobs is currently out in your race lead. There's that 43. Again, Mike, P2. 19 of Venom moving up to P3. He's going to sneak by that 20 car on the outside pretty much by himself. There's the 48 of Evil, but he's going to leave him out the drive. But the 19's going to get into the 43 of Mike a little bit.
He drifted right up. I don't know if he got tied or whatever. He got
Oh, there's a big wreck.
And we got a wreck. Looks like that's the 20 in Mitch and somebody else sitting back. I'm watching now on Slider. Where Slider goes. I think he's been in every wreck tonight. They have 9 laps left in fuel, so see what they do. They ran about 5 laps since they pitted, so takers or no takers.
Everybody should be coming down.
Venom in second place. Okay. Got 20 to go. Comes out. Still have to lead. That's been in P2. 48 of Evil. That's third. Fourth, and the Bears are back up there in the top 5.
Think he went ahead.
He's back up there again.
Don't know how he does it, but he does it, man. I was fortunate to come out ahead of him on one race. I'm proud to say it was a road course, but it was still in front of Bears.
Well, there you go. That's all that matters. Man, it's going to be a quick
It was
rundown.
a road
Top
course,
5, though.
It was, but still.
24, Nick Jobs. 19, Venom. 48, Evil. 43, Mike. And 95, Bear. Round out your top 5 as we're green yet again here at Atlanta. Nick Jobs, actually, pretty much everybody got a pretty good jump. At least in the top 5, because they're all nose to tail. The Bear lacking just a bit, but the draft should pull them back up there.
Outside again. That Bears will come up behind him, maybe. Just gonna jump down there. Like you said, I think they're top the draft there. They're going at it.
Yeah, they're going at it because there's that 24 Nick Jobs. Actually, at 43 of Mike's going to squeeze by the night. It's been a long night. He's going to squeeze by the 19 of Venom. And a 95 with the Bear moving up to P4.
Maybe 17 to go.
At this point, 17 too many, but hey. But there goes that 40.
I bet the leaders are ready for it to end really quick, so I'm sure they're probably stressed out.
I think so, but yeah.
Max.
Speaking of leaders, the leaders are currently side by side, but this is going to be the 43 of Mike. 24, Nick Jobs been saying her name all night long. 19 in tow. 95 with the Bear on the outside. And they are still side by side for that race lead.
That 19 barely made that work.
What's going on, Josh? Welcome, man. Just calling a little league racing here over on the PS4 side. Venom Racing League. as Mike is going to slide right up in front of Nick Jobs. Caution out?
Looks like.
What in the world we got a caution for now?
I'm looking in the back, and Slaughter's in the back, but I don't see anything. I don't know.
What do we got, debris on the track? Is it raining?
That's good possible. I'm sure there's quite a bit of debris.
Phew.
We got a lot of sheet metal missing. They're crinkled up either way.
Man, if I'm not a telephone operator, I won't be able to go to work tomorrow.
And they're all coming down pit road again. $14 to go, so they can make it in theory without pitting again. I do believe after 3 to go, the cautions are off. So,
All right. Just need to make it to 3.
we get to 3, we won't have no more cautions. So.
Just need to make it to 3. That's all we can do.
Yeah, what about 20 come out way ahead of everybody? Maybe. He come out second quicker than everybody else. Oh, I guess we'll have 13 to go once they hit green once again. Got about 10 cautions.
Oh, 13 laps. If it's 10 cautions, good lord.
No, for the race, I think we've had what, maybe about 10 cautions maybe. How long is that?
I'm going to say it's definitely double digits. But we're green here with 13 to go at Atlanta. Nick Jobs out in front. 43 of RP of Mike sitting P2. 19 of Venom P3. Baird at 95 P4. And there's that 48 of Evil OGR. Rounding out that top 5.
And they will have 11 to go once they hit this finish line. That Slaughter's a lap down. I don't think he is in 8th place.
Man, I think everybody should be on the lead lap. If you're a lap down, I don't know what in the world you were doing.
11 to go. Right. Well, maybe, guys, we can make it to the end now. We'll see. We'll cross our fingers. I wouldn't hold a breath, but. And Slaughter gets into the 10 and gets into the wall. No caution though. It's like kept it going there.
Without a doubt, more. Can't wait for that one Thursday night. Got some Xbox guys in here showing a little love. Broadcast them Thursday night. Make sure to check that out. As we've got a side-by-side battle right now for P2. Between Venom and a 43 of RPM Mike. They got a train of cars on the outside. 43 RPM Mike's going to
gets in the
door Venom, it looks like. And he's going to go around.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Good lord.
Door check. That's the worst time to get wrecked.
He hit him so hard, his gas cap is sticking out. I've never seen this before.
That makes me...
That American ethanol fuel is sticking out of the car. I've never seen that.
Still going green or racing the line?
Well, there's been another wreck.
They're still going full speed here.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Slaughter sliding in the front stretch here.
Maybe they'll call it this time at the line. It's happened.
Go.
It's
still racing, guys.
It's happened before. But yeah, Nick Jobs currently out in the race lead. They're nose to tail. 5 cars deep. See if the caution's out this time, and I think they've had enough too. Yeah, I think they've had enough. They're just gonna race it out, I think, is what's going on.
Well, we will have 6 to go once they come to the park finish line.
And the Bear's going to go to the inside with the 48 of Evil in tow. He's on the inside of that 43 of RPM, Mike. He's going to push the 24 Nick Jobs. Nick Jobs is doing a decent job blocking out there with 6 to go.
Yeah, you have to. At this point, Eddie gets a little high, but Bear gets a run on him. Bear hits the apron a little bit.
And he's going
holds on
to somehow hold that thing together. I'll tell you what, that 48 gave him a break coming down the backstretch. He had nowhere to go and just ran into the back of him. Could have been easily a wreck right there. 5 to go here at Atlanta. Nick Jobs out in front. Bear working
sideways, going up high.
Yeah, it looked like he was working a Larson line. And a 48 going up high, try and get a little draft down the backstretch. 43 RPM Mike was there.
Looks like this is a race for the top 5, looking like.
I wouldn't say that just yet. The top 5 might reckon.
We got that old Jay Wood, look like in the 51 is in 6th spot.
I'll tell you what, he could win this thing if they wreck.
Right. You never know.
You never know. That 51 car could win it as we got the Bear now moving up to P3. He's on the inside of that 48 car, and the 43 of RPM Mike is up to P2.
4 to go.
4 to go here at Atlanta. And a 43 has got below the 24 of Nick Jobs. 43 possibly out to the race lead.
God, how do you do that? You just yanked that thing down low and made it work right in front of Dean in the 40 there.
Yeah, the Bear's going to do
I'm sorry.
a little side drafting on the 24 down the backstretch. Bear up to P2. Laps are winding down here at Atlanta.
3 to go.
RPM Mike's riding a little high, though, in turns 1 and 2. Bear might get below him coming out of 2 down the backstretch. He is there. He's to that left rear. Bear looking for the race lead.
Cautions are off, so if they all wreck, we're still racing. So.
And a 40 of El Blanco is actually going to hit the 43 of RPM Mike coming out of turn 4 down the front stretch. El Blanco looking for the race lead now. He's in P2.
And Bears took the lead. Holy cow.
Little more contact with the 43 of RPM Mike and the 48 of Evil OGR. Mike getting used up in the last 2 turns. 2 to go this time by.
This last lap coming up.
Oh, but forget that. White flag in air. Looks like the Bear is going to win this thing at Atlanta. Boom. Checker flags. Bear 95, 40 of RPM Mike. And it looked like photo finish for 3rd place. Don't know if 40 of El Blanco P2.
Mike or Jobs.
Yeah, I don't know who it was for P3. We have to find out here just in a minute. And man, oh man, kind of glad that one's over. Whew.
Yeah, quite a few though.
All right, well, I'm going to hop over to their Discord if you want to join.
All right.
Oh, man.
What we wanted it to be, but at least it was a finish.
Oh, it's a tough
We
race,
finished it.
man. It really is.
It's always a tough one.
All right.
It really is.
All right. Whew.
I will not be picking that track in the chase, just to let y'all know that.
Yeah, fuck everybody.
Who finished 3rd?
Mike finished 3rd.
All right, Mike.
That was crazy,
Oh,
Bear.
pal.
Mike still in here?
Hey, is he
I
in?
don't think so.
All right, good. P2. Who finished P2? El Blanco.
El Blanco, yep.
All right, buddy. Well, I tell you what. Did you brush up on your Wreckfest game any all lately? Because good Lord. That was, woo! That was out there.
Venom, I had a 1.52.
Yeah, that was
there.
crazy.
I think that was the track record.
Man, but coming into the race, what was your strategy?
I had no strategy.
I tell you what, your no strategy got you P2. Coming down to the last laps, you were able to pull it off Though, would you like to throw any shout-outs?
To have the league elite, the elite league. They're pretty good racers. Shout out to everybody in here. Friggin', that was a clean race. It was a good race in there.
Great ending. Great job, y'all.
Yeah, that was a great ending there.
That was pretty good.
Apologize to Mike. I kind of got up in him there, but it's racing.
Yeah, man, it was good. Definitely good ending there. But hey, good strong P finish, 2 finish for you. And Phil, why don't you go take the bear?
Hey, buddy. Well, how'd you feel about your race? Or your chances?
What's going on, Phil? What's happening, buddy?
I don't know. You tell me. You was either went to last, you go to first, you go to the back, you go back to first. What was going on in your head, and what was your strategy for this race today?
First of all, let's talk about the All-State Good Hand saving race about lap 65 when I went through the grass and locked it up and didn't hit nothing. Me and Ernie both went through the grass. I touched the apron coming through 3 and 4, and Ike took the whole field out, and I just yanked it into the grass and saved it. Up and down night, we started at the rear there, had a little violation in qualifying, started dead last, worked our way up in there early, took the lead, felt like we had a strong car through the whole race, got a little bit of damage, and as well as everybody else did, as you saw. Atlanta's a tough racetrack. It's hard, especially when everybody's that piled up on top of each other. It's just real hard to do. So I knew I had to be in the top 3 at the end to win that race if I was going to have a shot at it. And luckily, thanks to Mike at the end there, Mike gave me a lot of room on the bottom there coming to the white. I don't know if he got tired or if he meant to do that. He just did it. It was just, one of those situations. I think his car kind of pushed on him or something. And we lucky to get past him and take the white there and just kind of look in the mirror and play defense till the end. Hats off to everybody tonight. It wasn't the best of races we've ever had, but it was a heck of a finish, though. I think the lead changed hands 3 times there at the end of the race there. So. Yeah,
it looked like the 48 gave you a little break. Like, I don't know if you got a little loose or hit the butter a little bit, but towards the end of the race. But yeah, overall it was exciting from our end, but a lot of wrecks and all that stuff towards the end. Of course, it's go time, I guess. But congratulations on your Pro Heat race last Wednesday as well. So
yeah,
the 48 car looked good though.
I tell you, man, me and my teammate there, our analyst, my wonderful teammate HD Motorsports, his 7th place finish, considering what happened to him, was just as important as me winning that race. Because if he didn't just keep on digging and drive from dead last to 7th on the last 20 laps, we wouldn't have been locked in. So hats off to him for showing determination under a bad situation. Yeah, I like winning, and winning's fun, and, all that stuff at the end of the day is great, but I couldn't do it without my teammate, and we're going to roll into the playoffs together in this. We're going to do our thing. Ain't that right, buddy?
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
That's the plan. So, anyways, happy to get the win tonight in Venom Racing League. Always fun. It's always fun to get down here in the snake pit. This is where legends are made. So, this is what we do. This is how we get down. And for those, this is where the mustard's cut at right here. So, thanks for calling it today, guys. Great race. Great car. We'll see y'all next time.
All right, man.
All right,
Appreciate
buddy.
that. And
Yep. Take care.
Heard it from that man right there, the bear, your race winner again. Marty, thanks for calling a race for me. It's from brother.
No worries. Enjoyed
and
it.
Until next week, no clue where we going. Where are we going?
Sonoma, I believe.
Oh, boy.
We'll be making right turns. And until next week, see you guys on the track.